Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm bringing you a very special Tony Graziano custom baritone size ukulele here. Here on the front, we have a beautiful spruce Engelmann or Engelmann spruce top, and then on the sides and back, we have a Spanish cypress wood. And I had to spend a lot of time trying to remember that word because I played a lot of woods, a lot of custom ukuleles, and I've never heard of this wood. So Spanish cypress here on the sides and back, really nice. And I like the color, the different slightly different colors on the back, and also the beautiful grain pattern, nice wide grain pattern here on the back, really beautiful. And it's accented really nice with the rosewood binding here on the back and on the top. Really nice, simple ebony rosette here, really nice, simple, elegant. And then we have a rosewood bridge. We have a ebony fretboard with the fret markers here on the side, and then we have sycamore of a headstock, sycamore wood here on the headstock. Spanish cedar here on the neck, gloss finish with planetary tuners here on the top. Now with that, those specs, talking about the specs, I really want to get into the sound of this instrument. It's this baritone ukulele is made to be like inspired from like a Spanish flamenco guitar. The build, and just the sound. I don't really play flamenco. I can fake it and act like I do know how, but the one thing that comes to mind if I were to try to think of like flamenco style is as a strictly ukulele player is when I was growing up. I think I was like maybe a freshman in high school or in eighth grade. Jake Chumbokuro, just like many others, people of my generation, he was one of my biggest inspirations back then. And he did this little lick, which pretty much pays homage to like one of the more popular progressions in flamenco. And I could be totally wrong. Please let me know. But this is what I'm going off of in my head. But when you play the A chord and then you play like a B flat major 7 chord, when you just just going those two chords, you can kind of get that sound. But then during that exercise from Jake, I went ahead and learned how to do his tremolo picking, which is pretty much what flamenco. It's more of an aggressive style playing where you're playing right here at the bottom, right next to the fretboard, or sorry, not next to the bridge, something like that. Yeah, so something like that. Again, that's kind of what's going off in my head. I'm not trying to act like I know what flamenco style is, but yeah, and it has just such a beautiful sound. To think that this is a baritone, you can be this aggressive with the baritone, it's really phenomenal. Because usually when you think of a baritone ukulele, you think of lying down on your couch and just like, oh yeah, I just want to do this. You really relax, just really. Which, the good thing about this ukulele, you absolutely can do something like that. But then you go and switch and go into like beast mode and just be like, do all kinds of crazy, gnarly things with that. It has like a guitar feel, guitar sound to it. Yeah, so some other sound qualities about this instrument is that it does have a very warm sound, but it's really articulate too, especially on the A string. It comes out really nice. The note articulation, the note separation. So if I were to play like an F major 7 chord, every chord or every note sounds really nice. Sustain, of course, is fantastic. Whether you're playing these, jazzier types of chords, 6/9 chords, minor 7 chords, dominant 7 chords. It just this baritone ukulele can do it all. So if you're looking for a baritone ukulele that you can really dig into, and maybe you are a flamenco guitar player or you are more of a guitar player and you want to go ahead and make that jump to the ukulele, I think this ukulele might be perfect for you just because it can almost do it all. Another thing with baritone ukuleles too is that the string tension, you're going to be more on the looser end. And when you have string tensions or strings that are too loose on the body, the good thing about that is that you can go ahead and play, really laid back, kind of non-aggressive songs because you're going to get a really nice warm, it's going to be really easy to play on your left hand. But then when the strings are too loose, you can't go ahead and dig into it like when I was doing that flamenco stuff earlier. But because the string tension is tighter, not meaning the playability goes down, this ukulele is still super easy to play. And I always like to make the joke that I have girl hands, so I always complain about setup and action, like, oh, this is too high and stuff. But this ukulele feels really good to play. Like, I barely have to press down to make this bar chord. I barely have to press down even when I'm up here to make that bar chord. So the playability of this is not only versatile, but it's still very easy to play as a musician. But like I was saying, the string tension is tighter on here, meaning that you can go ahead and dig into it, and you can do stuff like this and dig into it because it's not going to be flimsy, it's not going to gutter ball on the side, it's not going to be too flimsy on the fretboard. So this instrument allows you to play all types of genres of music, which is pretty hard to find on a baritone because, again, baritone kind of has that cliche or that stereotype of, oh, you want to just kind of play really relaxed kind of music on it. You can't really be aggressive with it because just of the nature of how baritone ukuleles are to be played or how it's set up. So in my opinion, this baritone really excels at being able to do other things where it lets me be more aggressive as a player. So, excellent instrument. So, I'm going to go ahead and play a sound sample, although I was kind of noodling around while I was doing my explanation. But here is an uninterrupted sound sample from me on this beautiful sounding and looking baritone. So, here we go. Okay, now here's something if I were to be, let's do some strumming on this, and like I've showed earlier, if you wanted to do more like Hawaiian stuff, really nice sounding for Hawaiian music. Really nice, but if you want to go ahead, playing those kind of things also sounds really nice on this instrument. So go ahead and check it out.